First Lady Michelle Obama used the term gypped when talking about part-time job salaries, which is of course an offensive term referring to gypsies, or as they are also known, the Romani people. I got a bunch of emails as usual from right-wingers saying, David, you're not going to cover this. I am going to cover it actually because I think it's quite interesting. Michelle Obama said, the first thing I tried to do, which was a mistake, was that I tried the part-time thing. I realized I was getting gypped on that front. What happened was I got a part-time salary, but worked full-time. President Obama has also used the term gypped in the past. It is considered offensive. At a 2009 town hall in Pennsylvania, he said he wanted to regulate companies providing health insurance so he could ensure that their customers are not gypped. As I mentioned, this comes from the term gypsy, which is another word for referring to the Romani people. It means to swindle or to cheat someone. It is identical to say, I was Jewed, which is something that I, in my countless run-ins with anti-Semites growing up, encountered. And I only found out when I was maybe 23 or 24 that the term gypped is offensive, and I stopped using it. I completely agree that both the First Lady and the President should not use this term. Does their usage mean that they think negatively of the Romani people because they use that term? No, we have no reason to think that at all. But it is still an offensive term, and if you're in their position, Lewis, you should probably strike it from your vocabulary.
Absolutely. It is one of those terms that a lot of people had a hard time breaking that habit, using that word. In this country, it was pretty common when we were growing up to use that term. And it was hard for me to stop using it as well.
Last summer, I was in Milan and I told the story of being swindled by a group of Romani individuals who were hanging out near where you purchase subway tickets. And I got a bunch of emails after that from people saying, David, I had no idea that the term gypped was offensive, and I used it only because I thought it had no connotation like that. I will stop using it now. And most people don't actually have, let me take a step back. In Europe, many people have very negative opinions of the Romani. In the US, the Romani are not nearly as much on people's radar. So many Americans who use the term gypped don't know that it has these negative connotations. I don't actually think it comes from a place of xenophobia. It comes from a place of just ignorance.
Right. Lots of people, of course, having no idea that it referred to a people at all. And you can't be mad at them for that, but you can educate them.